What's happening, anglers? I'm Sticks, and this is the first time I'm vlogging. I'm chasing the 30s club, been chasing it for about 18 years. Got the van loaded. I've got to go to work first, but before I go to work we're going to bait up some spots, get them feeding, hopefully. That's going to work out. I'll tell you a bit more about myself a bit later on, but follow me. We're going to a nice lake. It's got monsters in it. We're chasing monsters here. What's happening, anglers? Finally, we're all bombed out at Prior Fisheries. I've never been on a lake like this before throughout all my years. I've been fishing since I'm 5, so 30 years into fishing, and I still ain't caught a 30, sorry. Yeah, I'm getting desperate now, so I've gone above and beyond to join a lake. It's got some real monsters in. The facilities here are unreal. So looked after, and this is actually my second time fishing. I actually fished this swim last week, and I lost 2. So, and it ain't an easy lake. It's not an easy lake, and it got enough big fish in there. You know, if you catch one, more than likely you're going to get a 30. Yeah, it's just the way it is over here. But I'll tell you a bit more about myself. I've got to go to work. The bait's out there now. We'll see if it gives me any luck later, see if it does me any favours coming over Prior. I've had a look around the lake. This does still seem to me as the good spot. There's like a plateau that runs across. It's about 18 rod lengths out. It runs across to sort of just out there, over to the right. Yeah, I'm on that. So this is dope. It all works out, and when I've got time I'll let you know a bit more about me, and we'll get crack-a-lacking. Cheers. What's happening, carp anglers? Alright, I'm back now, back over the lake. Work's over, so just gonna get a cheeky night in and then straight back to work in the morning. But getting back to more about myself, as this is my first video, might as well explain myself. Well, started fishing at 5. My dad's mate used to take me, and basically it was over a lake called Dunton, also known as Thurrock Angling. Used to get 3 lakes. Anyway, Dunton was a right runs water. It didn't matter what style of fishing you chose, you was going to catch, and especially off the top when you're doing it at 5 years old, getting help obviously, but that was a buzz for me. But then carried on, got into my early teenage years. Where I lived, we used to have a lake over the back of us, and I always remember I used to have my old Kingfisher carp rods from Argos, a couple of crappy old reels, but I made it work. You know, I used to climb down a cliff to get to the lake. I used to climb down a cliff. I think back now, I think that was crazy. My mum used to bring sandwiches down for me, and yeah, I was fishing all the way up to sort of 17 years old. And then the raving started, so I used to be drum and bass raving for years, all the major London raves, and then that was on a Friday. But then I did Atomics on a Saturday night. So Friday and Saturday night was just hectic, just party. I went into motocross and racing motocross up and down the country, hanging out my arse. But yeah, I made it work. Didn't do too bad. Could have done better, to be fair. But yeah, carried that on. And I had a bit of a break from fishing, so got back into it probably around about 25. I was about 25 years old, and just kept fishing. I've always wanted a 30. I just always wanted to get a 30. Obviously I weren't on the right lakes, but they did have them in there. I just couldn't catch them. I feel like I'm cursed. So I mean, how old was I? I think I was 15. I was 15 when I caught a 27 pound mirror it was. I ain't beat it ever since. Okay, I ain't fished consistently. I haven't constantly been fishing throughout them years, but I'll probably say since I was sort of like 17, I've had maybe 10 years out, something like that. I think about 18 years since I caught that fish. So yeah, come back last year. Thought, right, I'm going to go for it now because I've got married, I've had my kids, got my house, got where I needed to be. Obviously that stops you. It's just general life stuff. Carried on getting through all that, which is great. I love it. I love doing my family stuff. But I've got time now to get back to fishing. Also run a couple of businesses. I ran a couple of businesses, so I was just constantly working. I always have. I've never stopped working, and I chose to sell up my businesses and just family and fishing. So this is it now. I'm back. So what I've done, I've joined a lake. It's an unreal lake, private fisheries. I'll call it Paradise Fishery, to be fair. That's what it should be called. It should be called Paradise Fishery. But in here, the stock in here is pretty amazing. At the right time of year, there's 650s. Apparently there's over 40s, and they don't even know how many 30s there are. So if I cannot catch 30 here by March, then I'm definitely doing something wrong. I don't think I am, but you never know. I might just be the most unluckiest person when it comes to fishing. So yeah, basically that in a nutshell. That's me. I'm now back for good. I'm going to be fishing 2 times a week, Tuesday nights and Thursday nights, without fail. The wife's okayed it, so bosh, let's have it. And let's just hope that we can catch some of these monsters. And if you want to follow me, and hopefully I can bring you some nice, lovely carp that are in here, because they are beautiful. They're absolutely stunning, and I want them. Morning, anglers. I've literally just been woken up to the alarms going off, and as I said yesterday, you know, if you catch something, you're more than likely to catch a monster. And boy, have I got a monster. Oh my God, you want to see this? Look at this. I told you, if there's anybody that's cursed, it's me. I am cursed. But look at this little beautiful baby. Yeah, she's lovely. And this was caught on a 20mm boilie. So how does that happen? Can't believe it. All the fish in here and I'm catching this. I am cursed. But yeah, but this has got to go into the stock pond now, so I'm going to call the bailiff and get this out, because they did say that they've had some baby carp in here, so this will go straight in their stock pond and then move on from there afterwards. So yeah, there's your monster right now. Right, let's get him back. What's happening, people? I thought I'd do one last vid explaining about what happened throughout the night, when into the morning, when, as you see, caught that monster. So obviously I got home from work. I got back over the lake about 7 o'clock. Had to set up quickly, get out there. I felt good about where the rods were, and I felt good obviously about baiting up prior to going over there. So that was good. By the time I got settled down, I was ready to watch my team, Liverpool. 3-0 down at the first leg against Barcelona. Come back and smash them 4-0 at Anfield. Mate, well proud of Liverpool for that. You can imagine I'm drinking tea in the bivvy, smashing tea everywhere, going but keeping it low. Fucking get you down. It was hard, making all these weird noises, screaming and trying to keep it low. Yeah, you make weird noises, but once the game was over, but the blood was pumping, I thought, it's got to go to bed. And about 11:30, the rod screamed off. Run out my bivvy, struck into it, gone, nothing now. Must have just shook off just before I got there, gutted. And then finally, by the time I get to sleep, about 8 o'clock, rod goes off. I think it was my left one, and end up catching that monster, the pasty. Honestly, I hope it don't happen again. I'm desperate for these big fish, but packing up in that morning, it was absolutely hammering it down. It's the worst thing about fishing, packing up wet. I love fishing, I love every aspect of it, but packing up in the pouring down rain is nothing worse. And as you can see, look, I'm drying out my bivvy at the minute. Yeah, everything's just absolutely drenched. Thankfully, I could have a good shower over the lake. We've got the shower facilities there, so yeah, straight to work and then back here. So yeah, I hope you liked what you've seen so far, and if you want to carry on watching me mug myself off, catching monsters but pulling out pasties, yeah, subscribe and follow me. That'd be good. Cheers.